Welcome back to Money in Life TV. In today's video, I'm super excited to share this with you. It's been something that's really been bugging me, something really on my mind. There's information out there that is just not true. Here to debunk some myths today about how much you need to save in order to become a millionaire by the time you're 65 years old. Growing up, I was always interested in this topic. I had heard there's this magical thing called compounding interest, and that if you invest over a long period of time, you would be rich at the end of it, or you become wealthy. There's truth to that, but on that note, there's a lot of misinformation out there, and that's what I'm gonna be talking to you about today. So as you guys have probably heard, or you might have seen stories that says, if you just stop drinking coffee, which is like saving $2 to $3 per day, you're gonna become wealthy. Wait, what? Are you saying this is costing me $1 million? Are you serious? All I have to do is just stop drinking a cup of coffee and I'm gonna be wealthy? Okay, I'll stop right now. Hold, one second, let me put it down. Honey, we're gonna be rich. I can't believe it. I stopped drinking coffee and we're just gonna have so much money to invest now. Everything's gonna be great. This is the first myth I want to debunk, guys. The idea of saving just $2 to $3 a day and not drinking coffee will make you a millionaire. I'm here to tell you that's complete. Do you even do math, bro? Do you even have a financial calculator, bro? Well, wait, Mike. Wait a minute, hold on. Now, I know you're an accountant. I know you run numbers and stuff, but hey, I saw this video on YouTube and it said that if you save $5 a day, you can become a millionaire. And now I know what you're talking about. That video was made by a guy named Ryan, who I have a lot of respect for, and his math is correct. The idea of saving $5 a day to become a millionaire is not realistic, and let me tell you why. Now, you would have to start investing at the age of 20, and every single month, invest $150 a month and get an 8% rate of return until you're the age of 70 and never miss a month to become a millionaire. So if you do that, you will become a millionaire by the time you're age 70.
Jerry, you better yell! Show me the money!
But realistically, what 20-year-old, I ask you now, what 20-year-old is actually going to do that? Invest $150 a month until they're the age of 70 and get an 8% average annual rate of return the entire time.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Every 20-year-old I know is stuck in student loan debt or is struggling with the high cost of everything because the devaluation of the dollar and the highest cost of college any generation has ever faced. Okay, Mike. All right, fine. So maybe not $5 a day. Well, what about $10 a day? Well, sure. If you invest $10 a day, that's about $300 a month. And if you do that for 40 years and get an 8% average annual rate of return, by the time you're 65, you will be a millionaire. So these are numbers we hear. We hear $2 to $3 a day. We hear $5 a day. We hear $10 a day. But what's realistic? I'm here to tell you what I found and what I think to be a much more realistic number. Now, at the end of this video, guys, I have some charts that I'm gonna show you where I've done some math. And you can look at those charts and you can see what age you're at and figure out how much you need to be saving per day in order, or per day and per month in order to be retired a millionaire by the time you're 65. And I'm doing this based on what I believe to be realistic returns. Now, you can argue with me on what return you think is realistic. That's completely fine. But I think a much more realistic rate of return is 4%. Now, we're like, whoa, hold on, Mike. I'm getting 6% right now. Well, that's fine. But isn't it better to think you're only gonna get a lower rate of return while aiming for a higher rate of return the entire time? The downside of thinking you're gonna get a higher rate of return might be that, what if you don't? What if by the time you turn 60 or 65, what if the money has been growing at that rate? So that's why I'm using 4%. Because if we start with 4%, which is much more conservative and much more realistic, I know that most people can get a 4% return without very much help or very much thought. And then if they can just put enough away every month, they can retire a millionaire. So Mike, what do you think is a realistic amount to save per day or per month in order to retire a millionaire by the time I'm 65? $30 a day is what you need to be saving every single day. So are you saying if I just save $30 a day, I'll retire a millionaire? When I say save, what I actually mean is that if you save the money at the end of the month or every quarter, you're investing this money. If you save $30 a day for 35 years, you're gonna end up with less than $400,000. If you invest at the end of every month, $30 a day is about $900 per month. And if you invest it if you start at the age of 25, which is the time most people get their career going, around there, and if you're able to invest $900 a month and you do that for 40 years, just getting a 4% rate of return, which you're probably gonna get a higher rate of return than that, but just planning that you only get a 4% return, you will retire a millionaire by the time you're 65. The reason I made this video is because I want to give you guys a broader scope of real numbers, not numbers of what will make you a millionaire, because you really need to know the math. I'm gonna pull the charts up on screen that I made, and it's gonna show you how much you need to invest each day, or save and invest each day or each month. You don't have to invest every day, but you want to be saving the money, all that money towards the end of the month, and then investing it. The first chart's gonna show you how to become a millionaire. The second chart's gonna show you how you would accumulate $2 million in wealth and how much you would need to put away every day, getting a 4% annual rate of return. Knowing these numbers is key, guys, because you can't be guessing what your future is. That's the whole purpose I made this chart, and I want you guys to see what it could realistically take. Like I said, the chances are you're gonna get a higher than a 4% rate of return, but just in case you don't, at least you're insuring yourself for success. And hopefully I've debunked some myths for you and given you some realistic numbers to run on. Now, you might be looking at, most people get going in their career now around 25 or 30. You've already got your career going earlier. You're gonna be well ahead of the game. But for most people in order to put away $900 a month or more, they're probably gonna be between the age of 25 and 30, and hopefully they've got their career going at that point. And that's why this channel focuses on not only financial success, but career success, because we wanna help you improve your financial position, career, and life, because all of this stuff works together. They're different topics, but they all come together to build the picture, the dream you have, the goals you have. They're gonna help fill in those parts of the puzzle for you, and the sooner you know your numbers, the better. By knowing these numbers now you know if you need to go work harder to increase your income so you can be putting away this much, or now you can really hopefully have a better understanding of what you need to be doing to make this savings possible for you. Honestly, guys, I didn't start really investing hard until I was in my late 20s. I am able to do this. I'm able to put this much money away right now. It's just my wife and I. We do have two incomes. I really think that is a key part of our financial success, is having two incomes. I understand if you're down to one income, it's much, much harder. You might not be able to do this, but just do the best you can. You're gonna be better off that you did. Please drop a like on this video if you enjoyed our video. and please leave any comments or questions down below, and I will make sure to respond. If you are not already subscribed to our channel, make sure to do so, because we make new videos every single week in the areas of finances, investing, taxes, career and life success skills, and more. And I know you'll find those videos valuable. We're building a library of videos for you guys to watch. So make sure you check out my channel homepage and to learn more from there. You can help us promote financial literacy and career and life success skills by thinking of just one person who you feel could benefit from this information, and by sharing this video with them. You can share this video with them by hitting the share button on your computer or by hitting the share button from your cell phone. Thank you for all the love and support that you guys give me on this channel. Don't forget, you can follow us on Facebook and Twitter by hitting those address links over there. And if you're not already subscribed, make sure to do so by hitting the subscribe button down below, or the subscribe button that is found below the video. I love you guys. Thank you for all of your support. I will see you in the next video. Hopefully you can start saving at least $30 a day or more. But check out those charts. Numbers don't lie.